I just want to share something that's really frustrating from a product standpoint. Obviously, a lot of the videos I make are about products and issues and other things. So I have a tandem pump. I'm a diabetic. I was diagnosed at 24. I've used many different pumps. So the tandem pump has a wireless CGM that you can see represented here on my phone. The phone has its own app, and then the pump has it built into the pump. They're completely separate of each other. They don't connect. There is another app that will connect to my pump from my phone, but this is not that app. What happens here is that when I watch TV or play video games or anything like that, I always get signal error. This will not read my CGM. But also, as of the last few months, what it'll do is see, this graph just filled itself in. I know that sounds crazy, but just hear me out. So a moment ago when I looked, it said signal loss, and it had been saying that for the better part of an hour and a half. This is a 3-hour time period, and this whole thing was not filled up until here. Of course, the second I go to make this video, the pump establishes a connection again, reads my 241, and then backfills the rest of this in on data from the sensor, because the sensor on my body stores the data. It's the same reason why you can start a session on the phone and then start your pump later and connect to that session, because the sensor's doing the work. The phone never loses connection, ever. Video games, I don't know, I could probably stick myself in a friggin' MRI machine and this thing's not gonna lose connection. But this pump does. And what happens is, when it loses connection, which happened right around this time here, now the algorithm that adjusts insulin cannot do its job. And so, for the last hour and a half, my blood sugar has steadily climbed. Now that it's reading again, it'll make that correction and give me insulin for it. But I'm not happy, and I don't like that it backfills. It's like a cheap trick. This thing should be connected all the time. If this phone can do it, with all the wireless technology, the cell phone signal, everything else that's going on in here, then this should definitely be able to do it. That's my rant. It drives me crazy, and for that reason, I'm really considering getting rid of the tandem pump the next time I'm eligible to change.